At least 50% of the time? Oh, for divorced people? It's so hard to just ask straightforward questions in the modern world. Everything's so atomized. Let me go, a childless home. When did you last buy each brand of dairy milk? I can't see the brands. It's not displaying them. Weird stuff. They're like trying to create a personality test for my milk type. 6%. Ooh. Well, I'd rather have raw, but I guess more fat's better. I love this type of coffee. It's perfect for cooking, baking, bathing, washing, drying, coloring, wasting, or simply enjoying by the glass, and more. You can get it in a bag. It's a big sack of milk. Has it been 15 seconds? I'll definitely try it. Yeah, please send me a big bag of hot milk. Well, if it's at a price I find suitable, what an insane question. This could be any price. What do you like about this idea? I like the number 6. I like the variety of recommended vectors of dairy consumption implied in the ad copy here. I love big mommy milker gazongas. What don't you like about this idea? Milk should probably not be sold in bags. Line break. Can't wait to try it. Would you buy this product throughout the year? Oh, would you just constantly buy it? Well, I haven't tried it. Now imagine this new ball shaver. You haven't tried it yet. We're still working on the design. How bald would you shave your balls? And for how long would you keep them that bald? I get it for Christmas. It's Christmas milk. It looks, sounds, and hopefully tastes like a Christmas Thanksgiving season product. Milk. Oh my god. Oh my god. To make 15 types of Indian products. As an adult. There's something patronizing about as an adult. Look at this shit. Skyr, kefir, labne, kulfi, ghee, chai, dahi, lassi. All this weird shit. I'd have it with coffee, maybe? I don't know, I'm a white human. To make soup? You can make milk soup? And that. This is just cream. What percent fat is cream? Yeah, this is just halfway to cream. That's all it is. Are they trying to recover the fat that gets left over from lighter percent milk without having to emulsify it with other leftovers into heavier fat milk, I guess? They're always trying to find ways to sell leftovers. That's the impression I'm getting from this product. What type of stores would what? Yeah. Yep, because of that. Look at the size of that sack of milk. How new and different. It's just cream! To what extent do I find it believable? Unbelievable! I cannot believe the bag of 60 milk. 60. Totally plausible. I bet the next survey is going to be for the 5% milk launch that they're working on. I know exactly what to expect. Dude, the amount of effort that goes into gathering data on the most irrelevant questions. This type of thing is just such a perfect indicator of how redundant, like, the entire field of psychology is. Psychology may as well be philosophy. Outside of, like, pharmacology or something like that. It's... all this information is ambiguous. Because there's no tracing of causality. It's just you can see from my answers, I'm just picking stuff. There's nothing binds any of this information to, like, truth or meaningful patterns. But this is someone's job. Somehow someone decided someone should have a salaried job to come up with a list of questions, and the longer the list is, the better, because it generates relationships between numbers. But numbers aren't real. Numbers are an abstract mechanism for determining physical relationships, but there's no physical relationships in the field of opinion. And all of this is opinion about something that as yet doesn't exist. It's asking me what I think of something that doesn't exist. I can't even have an opinion about it. All I can have opinions about are the impressions given by this junket here. Be a replacement or addition to? What? Well, yeah, I just get either other thing. Oh, now I can see the brands. This is fake milk? Isn't this fake milk? Lactantia. Take me to milk country. This is a milk country boy. Beatrice. This is more of a Beatrice product. Oh, so these are the brands, and maybe this marketing is by the manufacturer that supplies all these brands? Fair Life. Oh, there's a picture of a cow, and milk comes from cows. Market research update. I've now made myself substantively conscious of brands that I would never pay attention to, that I am now noticing them in the world around me. The brand Fairlife. It's like a purple logo in an arch with a picture of a cow. And I was in the grocery store, and there was a man in front of me of toasty persuasion with a shopping cart that had nothing in it but 10 jugs of Fairlife dairy milk from the cow. There was nothing but 10 jugs. I counted them. I counted 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 jugs of milk. He wasn't buying anything else, and I was like, holy shit. He's the target audience. He's the market. I was brushing shoulders with a giant, I tell you. It just tied two totally alien things about that survey together.
both the brand, which I couldn't recognize on site, but which apparently exists in stores I visit, and buying it in mass volume to make things with weird 5-letter names in Urdu and Hindi. So they're out there. I felt like I found the Bigfoot of milk.
Dairyland. Dairy, that's a milk product. But I don't buy milk from Dairyland. No, I do. Lucerne. Look at that little dork. That's a cow. All done. Yeah. See, isn't that a confusing data point? I buy it in a big amount or a small amount, but the middle, I don't think so. I don't think 2 liters is the right number of milk. 4 liter? Well, I already told you how often I'm gonna buy it. I'm buying it at Christmas. Fuck you. Just loading up on 10? You're ready for people to buy 10 at a time. Imagine you could only get the 4s. Right, so now you don't have to roll out this size jug. They're literally asking me, like, how do we save money on this distribution or whatever it is, packaging. If it's the only one I can get, well, you could deduce from the answer I already gave how badly I want massive quantities of 4-liter bags of milk. For $8.49 for 4 liters. Definitely. Sold. Are you retarded? Why would I pay more? You just offered me a better price. Ew! Oh no! Oh, gross! Oh, this is so gross! But if they turn up the saturation, why would you want to see the color green on milk? Or blood red? I can't decide which is more disgusting. Chat, tell me which color nauseates you more to have mingled in with your milk. I will never forget that my brother told me when I was a little kid that the milk that they make into chocolate milk is the milk that has too much blood leaked into it from the scabby nipples of the cow udders. And that's really buried in my mind. So we're gonna go with this nice mix of oxygenated blood / scab red. Make me my disgusting sack of milk, my milk sack. Intended for Canadian. Okay. But we could add a 3rd language. Yeah, just pile them on. Chinese, Indian. Aramaic, Sumerian, Azerbaijani, Haitian Creole. Okay, how many Indian languages? Gujarati, Hindi, Marathi. I'm just guessing which ones are Indian. Punjabi, Tamil, Urdu. Probably is Hindi the most common one? Add one more. Can I pick any image? Can I upload an image? Image of cows, image of milk, image of adults, image of children. Well, I'm using this for milk and coffee purposes. I want images of adult cows. What would be the impact on my purchase intentions if it had the following certification? What do you mean certification? Oh, gluten-free? What the fuck? Well, of course it is. What has... Zero impact. If anything, if I saw this, I'd be like, what? Why are you... What? They're just grabbing at anything. This milk is murder free. No animals died in the making of this milk. You idiot. How do you think you can get away with that? You can't keep getting away with this! Claims. Here come the claims. Bum, 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 bum. It's 6% fat. It came from a cow. It's kosher as hell. And gluten-free too. Most motivate me. Well, who else would it be owned by? Only quality. I'd love to see a selling label that is like, this is not quality milk. What does local mean? Like domestic? It's a big country. Yeah, we want it owned by the farmers. This is family milk. And these are family drinks. This is not family stuff. So this, well, you should say it's a source of fat, because the fat is higher. You mean, see, you're trying to sell me a milk that just tastes like a product that better achieves the stated outcome. Unique taste. See, it's not milk and it's not cream, it's krilk, which is loved by consumers of all ages. Oh God, the stupid is just washing over me. I'm bathing like Cleopatra in the stupid of the milk. Contributes to normal function. The calcium improves calcium absorption. Why won't they advertise what the product has more of, which is fat? Needs no boiling before use? Who are you selling this to? All my drinks, fruit smoothies, lemonade, I give it all a good boil just to be safe. Because I come from a country where people shit in the street and wash their hands with saliva. Oh man, oh man. Whether or not you want it, please. Okay, what are the names? These aren't names! Let's just pick some random numbers, because all these names are awful. So hit me with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 D10, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 7, 5, 1, 10. Okay. What's MF? Whole milk and cream at 6%, motherfucker. 6% motherfucker milk. They should call it that. Oy, oy, oy. Most appropriate? Oh, the ones that I like compared to most appropriate. It's most appropriate, but I don't like it. Okay. Here's a picture of some guys with some eyeless creatures. It's so disturbing. This guy scares me the most because I can tell from the group he rolls with, the crew that he rolls with, he has no eyes. What do you got to hide? No eyes? Nullaclops. Which of any of these situations apply? Anyone in your household. Wow, okay. Tendency to limit the consumption of dairy products. Wait, let me say that again. I'm marble-mouthed it a little bit. Tendency to limit the consumption of dairy products. Although some people are not intolerant to lactose and do not experience physical discomfort after consuming dairy products, some people still tend to limit their consumption of dairy products for various reasons, i.e. health, culture, etc. So this is... I love just... The marketing logic is insane. The logic of free market consumerism is that The only reason you would limit consumption of anything is because of a tendency to limit it. It assumes that in a basic native state, everyone will consume the maximum amount of everything available. Whereas I was raised by farmers. My grandparents were farmers. My parents were normal consumer boomers. But my grandparents were raised on farms. My parents as children visited these farms. I grew up in a culture where you buy as little as possible. You consume as little as you need. So I guess this applies to me. See, what retard? See, this is just common sense to me now. Like, you cannot read dietary advice that does not say reduce consumption of processed foods. We have the word ultra here. Ultra. Who can comfortably say they consume ultra processed foods? Oh, this is where all the filth comes from. I sputter when I laugh because I have a tiny mouth. I eat low sugar, not intentionally. Don't know what that is. I mean, I eat one meal a day, so you could say that. Boring question. Overweighty? Overweight, yeah. What the fuck language is that? I'm an English teacher. I couldn't tell you a single thing about this word. The name came from the fact that it would give you extra tea and not charge you for it. Overweighty? Overweight tea. What an awful name. It's so, like, anti-syllabic.
Overweighty.
Overweighty. Okay. How close do I feel? How close? A little heart. Does the heart get bigger? Yeah! Woo woo! This is hick beer. It's embarrassing. This is so neutral. I love it. My heart swells every time I see it. I get a little nostalgia for the boo, but it's like my province beer. Right in the middle. Probably not. Maybe. This one's sometimes cheap. I don't know. I never see it. That's too expensive. Too expensive. Don't know what it is. Definitely. Probably. See, it's so funny. I'm only 17% through the fucking thing here. And I'm sure you can just, like, intuit my answers to all the other questions. All my answers are so consistent. The one brand, maximum positive. The next brand, 75% positive. The next brand's 25% positive. All the remaining, no association. I can't even find it. Recommend. Have you tried Lucky? Maybe if I make a hick friend who has somehow not tried Lucky. Who's recommending these massive brands of beer? Dude, you gotta try the Bush. see, I'm just have to give sort of random answers. Recommend it. I don't know. For these ones I don't drink, you can answer it yourself. Is a brand that has good sponsorship. See, this is so funny. This is why life feels like Earth has been conquered by space aliens. Because the people making decisions live in a different world than the population that they study in their research and surveys. Who the fuck even knows who the sponsorship partners are for any given brand? How would I know that? You know that, Mr. Marketer. It's like a loaded question. It's like a leading question. But because all they do is create relationships between numbers, they have all these false positives that sponsorship partnership has anything to do with like the mental frame of the consumer. The things that make brands succeed are so basic. It's so uncomplicated. Price, product quality. Nothing else matters. But because there's so much ambiguous wiggle room, and because things are always moving up and down, they're just looking for trends to surf. And when I say surfing a trend, I don't mean like riding it up or down. I mean, for whatever random reason, things go up and down. They want to be able to claim causality for that trend, increasing or decreasing sales. Like maybe you sell a lot of this one in one quarter because a truck shipment carrying all the other four like crashed and spilled them all, and then so this was the only one available for the target market. But coincidentally, this one also happened to have a sponsorship partner with the NHL. So Mr. Marketer can say, we gotta double down on that sponsorship partner. So many false positives. It's just like capitalism is like, what causal relationships can we trace that we can rationalize as being due to these random relationships between numbers, like these random statistics? Because I was there, or I brokered that deal, so it's thanks to me. This is not how humans think. Next question. Oh my god! Oh my god, dude! This is like psychological gore. This is like the Live Leaks gore version of understanding human beings. like if understanding how human populations think is like a fun comedy, like a fun rom-com, this is like slash house, grindhouse, gore horror. No one buys beer to stand up for what they believe in. And if they did, the only brand that does that is Caribou, because they say they plant trees. But I do believe in a low, low price. Oh, am I supposed to select multiple ones? Is becoming. How the fuck would I know? This is your job. These questions are just the marketing team talking to themselves. Oh, man. What beer is not a beer for hanging with friends? I only drink my Busch alone. None of them. They're the same. It's all beer! Well, this one is a bit more hick-coated. This one is a bit more I don't know who on earth is left who prefers this. It's above the price of these other ones by like 10 or 15%. I'm sure they all do. Oh my god, dude. None of these are cheap beers. Proud. Targeting. Dude, I could narrate the entire boardroom meeting that landed on all these touchstones that they can bring up to the C-suite, to the executive suite at the company to be like this and this and this. All the thinking and rationale is like this foam floating at the top of a glass of beer. It has no connection to the actual nutritional content of the product, or not even to the nutritional content, the meat and potatoes of the consumer decisions. It's all this hoity-toity, detached, aggrandized, abstracted speculation. Like, it's so easy to just throw a wrench in the works. I can just indicate one that I said I don't even drink. This is the one I'm proud to drink. The one that I don't drink is the one that I'm proud to drink. Well, definitely this one. I don't know. None of these. These are old man beers. Good. Oh my god. It's just so transparent. These each have a different corporate owner. They all each fall under a different corporate umbrella, and you're just answering the same junket of questions for each brand. This is making me hungry. And I don't get hungry when I'm drinking Old Milwaukee. I don't know what their sponsorship partners are. That's your job. I stand up for trees. Doesn't this one have something like that? Throw it in. Caribou's not good, man. I drink cheap beers, and I found my best one. Like, I don't drink these. I told you I don't drink these. This gives me a headache. There's no beer that's not for hanging with friends. I don't understand. They have the tree planting thing. All of them, I'm sure. See, I'm getting youthful energy from these ones. Getting a grandpa vibe there. I mean, not anymore. Like, the lower price beer, this is exactly the market that does not give a fuck about any of this. They don't give a fuck. No one's proud to drink this shit. I bet the guys who drink this are proud. The green box is unrivaled. Red and white's very common. This logo is weird. Literally. This question only exists because of Caribou. Are we there yet? That was 1%! Holy shit! Oh no! Uniquely hick. Retro cool. None of these is rebellious. Oh my god, and it's gonna be the same set of questions for the other 4 brands. I'm grinding. This is a grind. This is a grind. I guess this feels useful. Skiing is useful, and that's a picture of a mountain, and mountains ski unapologetic. I'm dying. The existence of this expression suggests that the valence of sentiment for some of these brands is in fact believed to be apologetic. I need a beer that when I crack open that pop tab, sorry, it says, "I'm sorry." What's the, isn't that from the toast? The Good Neighbor Stuffed Toast? "I'm sorry. Here now we drink the Here Comes the Beast." I don't think any of these beers are apologizing for anything. Oh, what are the least pretentious? This one's this one's pretentious. Classic. Gritty? A gritty beer? You got it. Inclusive of what? Here they come. Oh, fuck. We gotta go fast. We gotta do it fast. We gotta do it fast. We gotta go fast. See, I'm almost just like making up a mythology of each of these brands in my head. Because it's not showing me like a picture of the product. It's not sharing with me any of the demographics. I'm making all of this up. I've never had a beer apologize to me. I've wished it, I've felt it, but they never say sorry. Bro, the life is getting sucked out of me. A gritty beer. That's disgusting. Sometimes people aren't able to drink the brands they want to drink. Which of the following apply to Lucky? You're saying... So to answer these questions... this is just... I have a little bit of design experience. Experiment design, game design. Even just writing a novel. Even mentalism. And like cold reading, astrology, coaching... There's so many assumptions that you have to learn not to make in order to get accurate information. Part of what generates high quality information about people is minimizing assumptions. And you start to realize there's a lot of questions that are just unfair to ask, because in asking them, you're forcing the respondent to project themselves into an imagined state, which is fun with friends, like what if questions and would you rather. But when you're talking to a total stranger, there's so many layers of interpretation between your version of the imagined thing and their version, and this is just someone trying to keep their job. It doesn't come in the container I want. There's no in-store gift promotion. Sure. No, this brand's fine. Yeah, I know. I like everything about this brand. They have special price. I can share it easily. It doesn't give people headaches like Caribou. It has the right percent. It's the right price. It's always where I go. It's always stocked. I like it in cans. I like it in 15s. I like the size of the can. I say none. I like this one. Okay, you can just double check it. This one's good. Never really a problem with this. Oh, no, I had a problem with the taste. No one cares about the taste. This is insane! This goes to show you This goes... Sorry, I have such a querulous way of speaking where I'm always like seeking the end of the sentence. Because I'm talking to no one. I guess there's no way to bounce the response off of the listener. This is such a clean illustration of the fact that we now live in a rent-seeking economy. The jig is up. There's no consumer territory left to colonize. You can see this because I'm literally not given the option to say, well, I don't like this beer. The product is not good. That is no longer the target of analysis. Only what is supplementary, only the decorations, only the peripheral effects. They believe this is now the only thing that determines shoppers' considerations and purchasing decisions. So I actually can't interface with this question because I do have a response and it's not been made available. And it's so weird because I wish I could indicate that because I said I drink more of the other brand than this one, and I can't say why. I'm not given the language to tell them why. Oh, this one has quality. Oh, because I already said, maybe there's little filters going through. Imagine this. Imagine this being the difference between buying and not buying a beer. See, on other ones it said it's too expensive, but this one says costs more than I'm willing to pay. It's not for people like me. And you don't even know who I am. Do not want to be seen. Oh, they're trying to see about the tariff stuff with the States. This is for old men. Yeah. I drink beer while watching TV. Yeah. No. I wasn't even drinking beer at the last parties that I went to. Ha! Oh, I did have 2 beers out. Darn it. I have to give accurate information. Stop it. What? I just answered. This is the worst survey yet, man. This is burdensome. I don't know what any of this means. And I don't care. I don't care. You lost me. This is too much, dog. Is that mainstream? Fucking... now I'm starting to legitimately... I turned on the camera for a little bit of fun, for a little bit of cheeky fun. I'm starting to legitimately... I can feel the psoriasis in the middle of my chest flaring up right now. It's getting itchy. I'm genuinely becoming resentful. Yep, have some noise. I was done with this 15 minutes ago. Fuck you. This is my fuck you response. None. No, I can't see ads for drinks. I got no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Who's waiting for an ad to decide they want beer? Do you know what I mean? We have a provincial liquor store. I make the decision when I walk in. I find what's cheap. Oh my god, I hate this. They're literally, because they're the marketers. They're literally asking me how good a job that they did. Oh my fucking god, now I'm doing character creation. I want cheap beer. Oh my fucking god. Okay, let me read all these out. Are there 6? So we got the strength-based, constitution, dexterity. Okay, this one can go on the TikToks. I have less concern with money and possessions as long as my family and friends are doing well. My confidence comes from nurturing and maintaining healthy relationships built on trust, empathy, and integrity. I consider myself to be an open-minded and thoughtful person. Learning and gaining knowledge is important to me. I believe that preserving the planet and improving social and racial equity are also important issues. I am willing to take risks, try new things, and like to prove myself and others that I know what I am doing. I like to feel in control of situations, so I would rather lead than follow, and it is important to me to achieve my goals. I am content with my life currently and really not looking for much of a change. I'm not looking to make waves. I tend to go with the flow. I work hard for what I have and feel rewarded for it. I enjoy the simpler things in life. I tend to avoid risks and prefer what's familiar or tried and true. I don't love surprises or to be confronted with things that are unexpected. I believe more in order, and that generally people should use common sense. I seek excitement, adventure, and fun. I have a youthful curiosity about what life can offer, and I'm always up for new experiences. I am an independent person that enjoys to do as I please and don't mind being different from others. It's all about being true to oneself. I value freedom of action and thought so I can choose and pursue my own goals. I'm curious about the world and think it is important that we respect one another and the choices we make. These are paragraphs. I have to read all of them to choose one. And what if people are complex? What if some of them apply to me? What if I'm open-minded, but I don't believe in improving racial equity? Or what if I avoid risks, but I can appreciate spontaneity? It's literally a video game character creator, where like Baldur's Gate, you choose your character background and that determines your stat buffs and debuffs. Just like at random. Yeah, that one. We're not even halfway there. Sure, I'm married. Blue collar worker. Was this the one that asked me how much I like eating snacks? Like, holy moly! We're on a 12-hour flight here. And the answer I always give. Oh, we haven't asked the sensitive questions yet. Okay. Okay. Oh! Did I get kicked out? Oh, please give me all the points. That took for fucking ever. Oh my god. That was insane. Okay. Just to wind down, there's no way I can do any more of this right now. Let's see how many points are left. 52 minutes. For the equivalent of about $9. This is insane, dude. This is insane.